Hey, and good morning. I'm so glad you guys are joining me. I'm Angela Brown, and I'm here with the legendary Omuugn. Today, we're talking about the insights and wisdom of Omuugn. Right now, we're in volume one. It's actually part of a two-volume pack. These are available now online, and if you have not already, please pick up your copies. Today, we are talking about the creation process, and this is creation and manifestation. I am really excited about today's topic. So please help me welcome Omuugn. How are you today?
Oh, good morning. I'm doing really, really well. It's a beautiful day. Well, it's an exciting concept to think that we can be the kind of person that we want to be. If there's a circumstance that manifests itself or a setback or whatever it might be, how would the person that I want to be, how would they respond to this circumstance? So we can create ourselves to be whatever it is that we want to be. For example, I know that you're considering a new home. The idea is that you want to downsize and make your life maybe a little more simple, and you're able to utilize your time in a different way. You have a couple of options in how you create this new home that you want to live in. You can look around and try to see something that you like, or you can sit down and say, this is the home that I would like to live in. And you can sit down with an architect or your husband, or you can do it yourself. You would decide what style home you would like to live in. You can decide what colors, textures, whether you want to carpet your home or have hardwood floors, or you design everything. This is kind of the spiritual creation that you go through, and you outline everything that you want in detail. And as soon as you know precisely what that is, an interesting thing happens. The universe will come in and begin to support that belief system. That once it has crystallized in your mind and you say, this is what I would like, the universe will begin to work with you to bring that about. And whether it's to find a home that already has all of the amenities that you like, or whether you're going to have to build one from scratch, the universe will support you in whatever it is that you want to create and manifest in your life. The more precise and with the most clarity that you have, it will make that process more accelerated and enhanced and beneficial. You will see opportunities open up. You will see synchronicities that will manifest in your life. You see, once you decide what you want, your job isn't exactly to determine how to do that. The universe knows how to do what you believe in.
I will
You
interrupt you for just a second. You're exactly correct, and that exact thing happened to me. 20 years ago, I was flat out broke. I didn't have any money and I didn't understand money management. And I was wanting to live something different. I preferred something different for myself. And this is kind of a gum bean version of what you're saying, but you just said you don't have to know how it works. And I didn't. So I got in my car and I drove through some fancy neighborhoods and I looked at the homes. I was curious, like, how do these people live this way? What are their jobs? What are they doing that they get this kind of money that they can live in this kind of a house? And as I drove, I picked a house and I said, that is for me. I took a picture of it with one of these little cameras where you take a picture and you got to send a roll of film in and they send you a little envelope of pictures back. I took this picture that I had printed and I put it on a board. And this is back in the 90s where we had these, what we call them vision boards. And we cut out pictures of magazines and we took pictures of fancy things. And we were like, oh, I'm going to get that for myself. I hung up this little picture of this home. And every day I would look at this board that I had created. And I was like, that is for me. Well, what's interesting about it is we moved several times and I took the board down. I was going through a box, and in the box was that stack of pictures from my vision board back in the 90s. And I pulled out this picture of this house. And as I looked at it, I froze because it's the house that I now live in. So, isn't that interesting? How, at an unconscious level, everything in the universe started coming together to make that happen for me, even though I wasn't consciously aware. I didn't know how the house was supposed to come together. At the time, I wasn't married. I didn't know that there would be a husband involved. I didn't know any of those things. So, when we talk about the power of intention and we talk about the law of attraction, and we talk about being clear about something, and then all of a sudden stuff starts to fall into place even if you don't have any idea how it's supposed to come together. There are other elements at work. And you talk about being on a frequency. There are other things that will start coming together that start putting you in alignment with whatever it is that's supposed to happen. Now, you said, I'm looking at another house right now. It's kind of like everything is coming together. And as we'll be moving to a new home, that's what it is. The things that you say start calling those ideas into action. It starts attracting that towards you. If you're not clear about what you're saying, the thoughts that you think, your unconscious mind does not know the difference between real and imagined. So the words that we say, the thoughts that we think, the actions that we take, those all start aligning everything, whether it's good or bad in your life, which is a really big risk. If you're a negative person and that's all you play in your tapes over and over again, there are so many different facets of creation. I just absolutely love this. This is from the insights and wisdom of Omuugn. Today's topic was on creation and manifestation. So join us again next time, and we will see you guys. Thanks again and have a great week.